Hey, I'm talking to you if you are over 40 years old and you decided, I feel like I can be an Amazon influencer. You have no experience being an influencer, and truthfully, the whole concept of influencer sounds sort of, I don't know, hokey or like cheesy or something that the younger kids are doing. I'm 44 years old and I decided on a whim, sort of, I feel like I can be an Amazon influencer. And so thus started the whole adventure of figuring it out. As anybody who has decided they want to be an Amazon influencer knows, there is stupid amounts of information out there. I mean, stupid amounts of information. And the problem is, it runs the gamut in terms of how much information that person knows when they're giving it to you. So I'm going to be real upfront with you. I'm at the very beginning stages, mostly. So I'm at, I started at the very end of September, and now it is the very end of December. So that is November, December, 3 months. I'm 3 months old. I'm still a little baby. But there are people who are 1 day old who have no idea where to start. And so because I have some information, and truth be told, I feel like I have so much information that I want to just get out of my head so that I can help other people, I decided this is the best way to do it. So I'm going to give you some information, sort of step by step, what the best way is to do this. From my perspective, there's going to be tons of information out there. I can't reiterate that enough. Telling you the various ways that you can become an Amazon influencer. And likely, probably, they're all right. Or some of them are wrong. I don't actually know. What I know is when I first started, I looked at so much information. I mean, so much. And so because of that, I felt like I sort of needed to weed out some of that information because some of it felt like, really? Is that true? Some people were telling me I had to do crazy things, like have thousands and thousands of followers in order to become approved. Spoiler alert, that's not necessary. It's not. Not even a little bit is it necessary. So just so you know, I'm going to give you the information I know and take it for what you want. Take the information that feels right to you and run with it. Leave the information that doesn't feel right to you. Just leave it. No need to try it. If you feel like it's not going to be a good fit for you, then just don't do it. Because the next gal on the next video you're going to watch is probably going to tell you to do it somewhat differently. So I think that the majority of the people who are telling you information online have good hearts and are doing it for the right reasons. So look for those people. I'm going to try and be as authentic and easy and simple as possible because I know it feels like it's so overwhelming. There is so much information. So let's just start here. Okay, the very first thing you need to do is be an influencer, right? If you want to become an Amazon influencer, you need to be an influencer. That's what Amazon's looking for, okay? So I, again, did not feel like I was an influencer in real life. And by that I mean on social media. And so because of that, I thought, oh, for sure I can't do this. I'm too old. I'm not going to learn this stuff. It's just not going to happen. But then the more I looked at things, there's so many people of so many different ages. I thought, if they can do it, surely I can do it. I like to think I'm pretty tech savvy. And because I'm tech savvy, I can figure out a lot of different stuff that a lot of people just can't. So because of that, I'm like, I'm going to run with it. I'm going to see what I can figure out. One of the things I learned is, number one, that Instagram and Facebook are very hard to get approved for Amazon influencer using those. TikTok is the way to go. Why? I don't know. Most of the information you're going to see out there is going to tell you, TikTok, it's the way to go. So do it. I don't care if you don't like TikTok. I don't care if it is now December 28th and come January, whatever, TikTok is not happening anymore. That means you have from December 28th until January, whatever, when they shut down TikTok supposedly, to get approved, get going on your TikTok account right now so that you can get approved on Amazon Influencer. You're not going to regret it. Just do it. I don't care if you don't want to be on TikTok. Figure it out. Set up an account and do it. So let me tell you what I did. Again, I felt like I was in over my head. I'm too old for this. I don't know what I'm doing. Why am I on TikTok? It genuinely sometimes feels like the interface is for people who, I don't know, have a much better understanding of this stuff than I did. So Here's the thing. Don't worry about everything you're seeing there. Don't worry about all of the shop or all of the stuff that you're gonna see on TikTok. What you're looking for is engagement, okay? So create a TikTok account. Name it something that you're gonna want to see on your Amazon page. What I mean by that is your TikTok handle, if TikTok's the way you get approved for Amazon Influencer, your TikTok handle is going to be part of your link on Amazon Influencer. So your storefront, when you get approved for it, you'll understand what I mean a little bit more. But your storefront has a link like everything else, right? So you can share your storefront. But in that link will have your handle of the social media that you use to get approved. I talked about handle a lot. And if you're just beginning and you don't actually know anything about social media, you might be saying, what the heck is a handle? The handle is just the name of your TikTok page. So whatever your name is or your username is on TikTok, that's what your handle is. That's what I'm referring to. When I started my TikTok account, I thought, what better way to get engagement than by having a TikTok account about my dogs? Everybody loves dogs. Everybody wants to, watch a dog video, a funny dog video, a cute dog video. So that's the kind of account that I'm making. And my 2 dogs are Doug and Greta. They're cute, by the way. Here's a cute picture of them. Aren't they cute? Anyway, I thought that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be an account centered around my dogs. And so because of that, I called my TikTok account Doug and Greta, right? Pretty creative, I thought. Except that when I finally did get approved for Amazon Influencer, I didn't know it, but now Doug and Greta was part of my handle on Amazon Influencer. Hindsight's 2020. I wouldn't have done that now. And yes, you can get it changed through various streams, but it's not easy to do. So start from the beginning. When you come up with a handle for TikTok, make it an easy handle that you like, that's going to make sense, and that's going to probably, hopefully, translate to your Amazon Influencer account. No, your TikTok account does not need to be anything at all related to reviews right now. All you're doing is you're getting an account and you're getting engagement on that account. Okay, so don't worry about, well, maybe I should make reviews on that account. I mean, you certainly can, and that's going to give you some practice for when you are doing reviews for Amazon. But if you feel like maybe having a TikTok account is not going to get the engagement you need to get approved for Amazon, doesn't matter then. Think of nothing else than getting engagement for approval for Amazon Influencer. Okay, so you have set up your TikTok account and you've named it something that makes sense for you, that is going to help drive what your brand is going to be on Amazon. Try and make those things happen. If it doesn't, fine, whatever, don't worry about it. It's not the end of the world if your TikTok account doesn't line up for what you want it to be for Amazon. I'm just saying it's a nice thing to do. Okay, so that was step 1. Step 2 now is to start posting on your TikTok account. And when I say start posting, I mean consistently post 3 times a day. 3 times a day, not 3 videos at once. 3 times a day with at least 3 to 4 hours between those posts. Okay, so you want to post it, let people start to see it, start to engage with it. Every single time somebody comments on that post that you made, heart it, then respond back to any comment. So, oh my gosh, look at how cute those dogs are. I know, aren't they adorable? Whatever it is, respond back because they put the comment, they often heart it, so you want to say thanks for that comment by hearting it and then respond to that comment. That's 2 other ways that you're engaging. By you engaging, they might engage back, but the more engagement there is, the more TikTok's gonna push that account, push that post, right? So you want to try and drive all that engagement. So put on those notifications on your TikTok so that every time something happens, you're on it. As soon as that happens, you're responding to it. Okay, then a couple hours later, 3 to 4 hours later, post again. Same thing, more engagement, more engagement, more engagement. Somebody comments, somebody likes it, whatever it is, you're responding back to it. You want to be like, hey, thanks for the engagement. I'll tell you, the other thing I did was every time somebody looked at my profile, which you can see at the top of your TikTok account, and I'll show you right here, up here is where you can see if somebody's looked at your profile. So it'll say profile views. I think it's a setting actually, whether or not you want to see if somebody's looked at your profile. Leave that on because every time somebody looks at your profile, I go to their account right away and follow them because I'm trying to get followers as well as engagement, right? So if I see that they looked at my account, I then want to say, hey, I saw that you looked at my account, pretty great account, right? And then follow them. Usually, if you follow one person, they're gonna try and follow you back. Not always, but it is a sort of thing. So the same thing, if somebody follows your account, go to their page and follow them. Just sort of a, hey, thanks for following, I'm gonna follow you too. So after you've been posting 3 times a day for 1 to 2 weeks, you should be able to be approved for the Amazon Influencer Program. I'm not suggesting that's a guarantee. I have no idea what their algorithm is. It seems that nobody actually knows what that secret sauce is that's gonna get you approved. But I'll tell you from my experience, what I did was I posted 3 posts a day for my dogs. So at the, beginning of a day, I would set together 3 to 4, sometimes I did 4 posts. I would create them and I would do that and I would set it in my drafts, because who knows what's gonna happen throughout the day. I'm gonna get busy. I'm not gonna have time to actually create that post. So at the beginning of the day, I tried to make all of my posts so they were in the drafts folder on TikTok. And then when I was ready to post, I just go to that drafts folder and then post it. So I always did that. I always tagged hashtag FYP, which is for you page. I have no idea if that's necessary. Again, I don't know anything about TikTok, but I saw a lot of people used to do it, so I did it. Maybe that helped, I don't know. So anyway, I posted 3 times a day for a week and a half. I had 14 followers and I was approved for Amazon Influencer. Is that the most common thing? I have no idea. Because again, I don't know anything about TikTok. All I knew was everybody said to get approved for Amazon Influencer, you gotta get a TikTok. So that's what I did. So 3 times a day, consistently. No, oh my goodness, I totally forgot. Set your alarm, set a timer in your phone, whatever you gotta do to remind yourself. I need to post today, 3 times a day of whatever it is. Maybe it's travel posts, maybe it's inspirational posts, maybe it's posts about your dogs, your kids, your whatever it is. I don't know. It doesn't matter to my knowledge what it is. It matters that you're being consistent. You are consistently posting 3 times a day. Doesn't matter that you're busy on the weekend. Figure it out. The day before you're gonna be busy, set up those drafts, create them so that you're ready. You can just hit when you go to the bathroom, you're gonna quick post it. So you're gonna find the time in your life to 3 times a day post. Just do it. After you've posted that many times, I'll tell you, every single day I would go to that link on the Amazon Influencer page to see if I could get in. Remember, it's just a bot that's saying whether or not you're approved. So every day, multiple times a day, I'd go to that, I'd click it, I'd link it to that TikTok. Nope, still not approved. Nope, still not approved. Nope, still not approved. And then finally, boom, approved. It was quite a day, very exciting. And you can do it too. Because listen, if I can do it, you can do it. I'm just an average person who is not an influencer, but needed to prove that I could post things. Because that's what Amazon's looking for, right? They want an influencer. What they're looking for is somebody who's going to post, because that's the goal. The goal is for you to post things to sell stuff on Amazon. So if you can post, if you can show that you can do things on social media, you're probably gonna get in. Probably. I'm not guaranteeing that. That's all I'm saying is that's what I did. I can't tell you how easy it is to just do that. Try not to be overwhelmed by it. Understand that we're all learning. I know that it's scary. I know that it's overwhelming. It feels like there's so much. But that old saying goes, how do you eat an elephant? 1 bite at a time. That's it. So this step of starting a TikTok account, posting 3 times a day, those are your bites. You're eating that elephant 1 bite at a time. And becoming an Amazon influencer is an elephant that you're eating. So you have to take it 1 bite at a time. And you can do it. If I can do it, I promise you can do it. So do the things I said. I'm gonna hit you back. We're gonna talk about the next step. But right now, focus on that. I will post the link that you need to go to below. That's the one that you're gonna go to see if you can be approved. And you're gonna hit that link multiple times a day just to check, just to make sure. Every day you're gonna check it. Hey, did I get in? Hey, did I get in? No? Okay, well, I'm gonna continue posting. Maybe it's gonna be 2 weeks, maybe it's 3 weeks, maybe it's a month, I don't know. I'm telling you, for me, it was like a week and a half. So it wasn't a long time, but I was on it. I was engaging. So you do the same thing. Every time somebody comments, every time somebody likes, you are engaging with them. Make sure you're engaging. Go to their pages, like their things, engage. You are present on TikTok. Guess what? Once you're approved on Amazon and then you've been approved for on-site commissions, spoiler alert, if you don't know what on-site commissions is, we'll talk about that in another video, so don't worry about it. But once you're approved for those things, you're through those two things, you're an influencer and you have on-site commissions, you can drop the TikTok. Don't worry about it. You don't ever have to look at that TikTok again. Don't worry about it. So you're just focusing on TikTok long enough to get approved. You can do this. I believe in you. Leave me a question down below if you have any questions about it. I'm happy to help. I will answer all comments. Please do so. Also, you're going to get lots of information here. I'm starting now. I would love for you to click that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can hear when I post something else. I thank you. I appreciate you, and good luck. You got this.